Virgo, hello, hi. I am Ms. Mixed Messages, and these are your mixed messages, subject to change or change for entertainment purposes. Alrighty. So I've introduced myself, and now I will introduce my assistant today. So assisting me today is Dionysus. Okay. Now, if you know him, you know him. If you don't, let me introduce you. So Dionysus is the god of darkness, of madness, of insanity, of ecstasy, of pleasure, of orgies. Okay? So he replaced the goddess Hestia as the new one of the 12 main gods and goddesses according to Greek mythology. Now, Dionysus's mission, essentially, is to black you out. Black people out. Okay? Now, that black heart, once it's blackened, okay, gets to face his judgment as he progresses to become the god of the underworld, or Osiris, who looks at the heart of you, of the situation that you might be in, okay? I'm hearing situationship, okay? Situationship has sailed. Situation that ship has sailed, okay? All of the expansiveness, okay? And contractiveness. All right. So to judge that heart of that situation of you by getting you to that point of oblivion, of no return, of no returns, okay? To not be able to come back from that. And yet, through that assessment of is this good, is this bad, is this right, is this wrong for me? That's what he does. He looks at it and he weighs it against what truth is, okay? And you, Virgo, are the Puritan, right? So you generally try to live your life as Puritan as possible. Now, Osiris respects that, loves that, encourages that. Dionysus still wants to black you out, still wants to take away any light that you might have, because people show who they really are behind closed doors or in the dark, in that blackout place. Now, how Dionysus does this best, this blackout process, is through drugs, alcohol, mind-altering substances, which can also be television or your screen that you're watching this on, okay? He has many, many tools that he uses, okay, for his good works. Although it might seem corruptive, okay? So who people are when people aren't looking is generally who they really are, which is why he wants to get people to that point of no return, of oblivion, of blacking out, because it is in those moments where the shadow or the alternative realities, the alternative selves take over and the truth shines through. So that's the ironic thing, is that through blacking out, you're actually shining and sharing and showing. You're showing, okay? So we're going to get one card, okay? All right. So we've got here, settle down. So we've got the deep, I'm not going to jump you. Okay, so we've got deep, dark, dangerous oracle here, okay? Who am I working with? God of ecstasy, insanity, madness, obsession. Please do not misconstrue, okay? Pleasure, okay? So you can work with Dionysus through taking the mind-altering substances, or you can just work with Dionysus Osiris and enjoy your life without the need to harm and hurt yourself, okay? And other people. So we've got Santa Muerte for the tarot. So keeping track of the time. I mean, what do they say? Like, time flies when you're having fun. Right? So one deep, dark, and dangerous card. And then some tarot. 3 tarots. Well, that's pretty straightforward. At the bottom of the deck here, we have the Journey and Persephone. Okay? But what popped out there was just similar to Cancer. You might have Cancer placements. Okay? Could check out Cancer's readings. Okay? We've got Gratification Sphinx. And I did want to say that word, but I felt, I didn't see no card yet. I don't want to, pull in another person, But we have it here. We have gratification. There's a regression happening, a past life regression happening, being grateful, Hello, hi. This is such an interesting style that we're practicing here. Welcome if you're here over from the TikTok, okay? So, we're going to get for you some tarot cards supporting, clarifying, explaining the oracle card here of Sphinx and gratification. All right. So, there's a lot of mushy-gushy happening in our summer months, it seems. Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. Now you. Okay, you might have strong Cancer or Leo placements or tendencies, okay? This here, we're talking about the 4th, 5th, and 6th house ruled by those signs, okay? You may have strong placements in this area or a strong concentration of energy about those signs or concepts, what they represent. So family in the home, okay? Children and creativity, as well as narcissism and I want to say egotisticalness. It's not a word, but being egotistical, okay? As well as health and structure and control to a certain degree. So there's a strong section of you with these regards, okay? Now this section actually is all about the future, so forward thinking. Let's see what we've got here. We've got the Queen of Cups, the Two of Wands, and King of Wands. I'm hearing clean energy. I'm not sure what that is, okay? So we can think clean energy environmentally, but also clean energy of yourself, okay? Cleanliness, keeping clean, keeping house, right? So Queen of Cups could be past, could be future. There's that mushy-gushiness right now. So prior to the conception of a child or a baby, a project, okay? There's the seed, and then there's the sperm, and then there's the egg, okay? And together, okay, that masculine and feminine representational biological energy, or just within yourself, the masculine and energy within yourself, within your vessel. In the Cancer reading, we spoke of the Sphinx representing the front man, okay, or the guardian or the gatekeeper of the temples, those Egyptian temples, the temple of your body, okay, the temple of your home, right? Keeping that clean, keeping your mind clean, okay? And Dionysus's purpose of blacking one out is actually to keep you clean, okay? It's to keep people clean, okay? So we've got quite strong cards here. We've got King of Wands and Queen of Cups in your future or past or future. Which one is which? Your masculine energy or your feminine energy. Now with this, I'll say, as it applies to you, to look at yourself, are you more in your masculine energy first or feminine energy first? Now what I mean by that is, do you take action and then reflect on it? Is your step 1 action and step 2 reflection? So that would be step 1 masculine, step 2 feminine. Or are you step 1 reflection, thinking, planning, and step 2 execution and action? So that would be step 1 feminine energy and step 2 masculine energy, right? So we have past and future. So how that perspectively depends is upon you. And that can change day to day, okay? We have Ida and Pingala, masculine and feminine energy, and what is overtaking you or what is dominant or dominating depends, and it switches, and it should switch, okay? A few times consecutively throughout the day. And if it's not switching, if you're not finding that you're switching into your masculine or feminine energy, the reflective and executive energy, the thinking and then the acting, this is a health problem, honestly, truly. So what's your step 1 and what's your step 2? Does your past look like thinking and then execution, or does your past look like action and your future looks like reflecting? Do you understand what I'm saying? So in the present moment, we have Two of Wands. It's like this. So Two of Wands is actively blocking and neglecting and forget about the present moment, right? Like you're not living in the present at all. You're very depressed and anxious, I'll say that, okay? You're very forward thinking and past reflecting, and a lot of in between the both. Have you stopped to taken a breath lately? Okay. I also, however, see a weaving of this energy to recognize, I'm going to wrap this up quick, but to recognize that not only does the past and future not exist, the present doesn't exist either. And when you marry, okay, the past with the future, there you have it in the present moment. All right? So that's what I have, Virgo. Bye.